again, aren't you?
No, of course. Help save the cheese coat.
The Adventure Bay potluck has my farm hopping. What goodies are you buying, Mr. Porter? Well, I've got some potatoes and onions, and and some of your famous goat cheese. Sounds delicious. What are you gonna make with the goat cheese? Probably an extra easy omelet.
A few more hay bales and we'll have
All right, what's going on?
town square potluck.
All right, real quickly, let's see what's going on in your energy.
What's a potluck?
All right, let's see.
It's the best. Everyone brings something they need. Wait, what was the question again? Everyone shares what they got. Great. Thanks, everyone. It's comfy, but a bit tickly.
Greetings, Mr. Porter. Farmer Albert, Tal and I are here to help with any of your neighborly needs. Perfect timing. Do we have any goat cheese? Perhaps I should access my database to learn what cheese is. There is a goat.
There is a cheese.
I see cheese.
I see no goat.
All right, let's see. Something about a baby father in the daytime. Something about baby father in the daytime.
Obviously, goat cheese is a goat made of cheese. I propose a brief victory.
All right, my name is I, the Healing Empress, aka Fly Goddess. So I cut it down.
Now to make a cheese coat.
Cut it down a lot because you ain't watching it. All right, let's see what's going on in your energy. All right, I know there's been a lot of major shifts. You know, a lot of shit been going on. People still doing voodoo, but people passing away like instantly. People going through shit instantly as hell.
Oh, there's so much to do to get ready for the
All right,
potluck.
judgment here.
I had some help getting
There's a lot of judgment that's happening around this time. All right,
You vision, Tal. Tell Farmer you
a lot of delay here.
the goats.
All right, rebirth,
big cheese coat.
judgment, awakening, renewal. All right, romance. Something is changing when it comes to a romantic cycle. All right, collaboration in house. All right, you definitely could be moving. All right, charity. You could be helping somebody. The shit is straight glitching. All right, you could be helping somebody.
Comments crazy.
Commitment is here. All right, or you could be committing to helping someone. All right, Emperor is here. This could be a masculine. There's a message here. Some sort of message is getting ready to come through. About a celebration, expectation. Something is getting ready to balance itself out. All right. I hear false narrative as well. All right. Somebody talking shit. All right. It's significant because you're in your north node. All right. Because you're seeing things for what it is, and you're not letting anybody basically use you. All right. All right, you got the world here. Completion, fulfillment, wholeness, integration is here. Healing. You could be healing a situation at this time, or just healing yourself. All right, love spells. Somebody's doing love spells. Your body could be healing from love spells. All right, from spell work. All right, hope, introspection. Somebody also could be doing love spells. All right, but you keep healing from it. All right, bravery, inner strength, focus, and courage and control is here. All right, you've been having to control a lot of shit. All right, you got happiness coming in. You've been having to. I don't want to say watch what you say, but literally, you just been moving differently. All right, travel is here. Let's see what this shit sound like, cause this shit looking like it's a hella damn delayed, like a motherfucker. Let's see. I just can't stop loving you. I just can't stop. I just can't stop. Alright, let's see. Oh, damn. All right, so it's all right. What's going on? All right, inheritance is here. Travel. Something about a union is here. Conflict, Jezebel, and hardship. Somebody's in conflict. All right, something's going your way. Something is going your way. Transition. Somebody passing away. All right. You could be hearing about somebody passing away. Trusted. This is somebody you could have trusted. Somebody who did you dirty. All right. Obsession boss. All right. Somebody was obsessed with basically controlling you. Family is significant. Mature man. All right. So this could be an older man. All right. Hell, this could be a baby father. Baby father did pop out. All right. Man. Rock, come get this for me. What's going on, y'all? If anybody is interested in a read, all right, they are $15 for generals. I'm right here. If you're interested in unlimited reads for a year, $50, all right? Unlimited reads for 1 year, $50. All right, betrayal is here. Somebody could have betrayed you. Somebody who you thought was real love, or shit, this is the person who betrayed you. All right, and now you're getting, like, you're watching somebody's karma, like, literally. All right, determination. All right, Ice Queen is here. Balance. All right, somebody can't fuck with you. Somebody is very concerned. Why are they concerned? Rebirth, awakening, renewal, and judgment. Somebody know they getting judgment for how they treated you. That's what I feel. Somebody feel like they getting judgment for how they treated you. Priest is here. Somebody, yeah. Somebody feel like they being judged by God. All right, judgment and priest. Somebody feel like they being judged by God. Somebody feel like this is karma. They know that this is karma. All right, confusion. This person could have caused confusion in your life. All right, not knowing how spiritually connected that you were. All right, obsession is here. All right, the veil. All right, yeah, you seen through this person. This person, military could be significant, boss. You seen through this person. All right, this person wasn't who they say that they were. All right, you could have had a lot of disappointing times with this person, but things is getting ready to turn around. All right, nurturing, abundance, generosity. I feel like you helping this person. I feel like this person, when this person do pass away, this person gonna leave you something. All right, completion, fulfillment. I feel like this person feels some type of way about when it comes to their circumstance. All right, and how they treated you. There's a house here. All right, so it's like somebody's not trying to fight you on something. All right, somebody could be evil eyeing this relationship, or evil eyeing the fact that something is changing for you. All right, in a relationship. I just can't stop loving you. All right, if anybody is interested in a year of unlimited reads, all right, for $50, one person. Matter of fact, nah. If you're interested in 2 years of unlimited reads, all right, $50. $50 if you are interested in 2 years of unlimited reads for one person and one person only. Abundance is here and occupation. All right. So you're going to get some sort of increase. Some sort of increase is getting ready to happen. What's going on? There's an increase getting ready to happen. Manipulation is here, injustice. All right, somebody wanted to manipulate a situation. And you getting justice in it. All right. Blocked, emotional pain, and Ice Queen. It's definitely a feminine energy somewhere. All right. Siblings, partners, significant. Because that shit just fell. All right, something is being held up behind the scenes, but something is coming towards you. All right, Hangman is here. Hangman is here. Let's see. Hold on. Where the hell is she at? Oh, hold on. All right, something's coming in quickly. All right, some sort of celebration. You get ready to celebrate something quickly. All right. You could be going through, I don't want to say a dark time right now, but you're going through a tiny obstacle is what I'm going to say. All right, but you're getting ready to come out on the other end. All right, the world. All right, Spirit could have had you resting, or something could have happened to made you rest. All right, Spirit wants you to slow down. This screen acting crazy as hell. Y'all see all this interference in this damn video? All this light flashing and shit. Somebody's gonna be fucked up. This energy in this video is crazy on YouTube. All right. That was crazy. All right, Empress. Something getting ready to happen for you. All right. Something's getting ready to happen to heal every broken heart that you ever had. All right. Something's coming in quick. All right, if you are interested in unlimited reads for 2 years for $50, one person, all right, 1 year for $50. All right, you're coming out of a situation, maybe you feel like you were stuck in a certain, I don't know, certain part of your life. All right, yeah, tower moment. You're getting ready to be released from something. All right, things are getting ready to get easier and better for you. The moon, this is something that you don't see. All right, this is something that you don't see that's coming towards you. Also, you could be finding out what somebody was doing. All right, behind the scenes. Again, it said something is being delayed approval. Something was being held up behind the scenes. You got tower moment and moon. All right, something's getting ready to be released. Something's getting ready to be released. All right, Empress, let's see. What's getting ready to be released? All right, so I feel like a direction. You're finna get a sign on which direction you should move in. All right, removing burdens still, regardless. All right, let's see. Yeah, you removing shit. Anything that calls you anything, you just letting it go. You're not chasing shit. You letting it come to you type energy. You ain't calling nobody. All right, the Fool is here. This new beginning looks more selfish. All right. I heard it's selfish. All right, King of Swords is here. Yeah, you're coming from out of this, I don't know, sadness or just confusion. You're getting ready to celebrate, all right? You're getting ready to hear something as well. Somebody's in their feelings about whatever the fuck this is. All right, let's see what's going on with this love. Spirit say take your power back. Baby, I'll take my power back all day, every day. In the middle of the day, just out of the blue. All right, soulmate. All right, yes, this person is your soulmate. Your connection is sacred. So somebody that you're talking to, all right, you could have been on different paths, all right, and you took your power back. All right, pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to the signs. All right, boundaries is here. All right, free yourself. You had to free yourself from a situation. All right, you had to free yourself from a mindset as well. All right, knowing that everything is going to work out for you. Yeah, letting go. All right, if someone leaves you confused more than comfort, then reassess their access to you. All right, and you did that. All right, and Spirit wants you to be honest with yourself and stay optimistic. All right. Spirit wants you to open your eyes because there's something being seen right in front of you. All right. Spirit is giving you the signs. All right. If anybody is wanting a $15 general, all right, please let me know. All right. If you're wanting two unlimited years, oh shit, where I can get this? Spirit say redirect your thoughts. All right. If anybody is wanting 2 years of unlimited reads, all right, $50. Unconditional love is here and engagement. All right. And that is your read, baby. All right. So you ain't got shit to worry about. All right. Just keep moving forward. What's going on, y'all? Is anybody interested in 2 years of unlimited reads for $50? All right, I'm going to go ahead and end this live over here on YouTube. Have a good one. Ooh, somebody mad.